All right, hello, welcome in. Sorry, I had to get situated for a second. But I got you in the raffle. I got your timestamp, so when you are ready, Ash, you can drop your first question, okay? Welcome, welcome. I'm getting a new microphone, hopefully tomorrow, I think, so I'll have backups. All right, let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Right there. Actually, put it over here. All right. All right, so first question you said, is Cam going to contact you ever again, or is he done? Let's see. Let's see. All right, and if you are in here, we're doing personal readings, okay? Make sure to like the video. If you'd like a reading, you're more than welcome to send for one. The information's in the pinned message, all right? I don't know why I'm so damn clumsy today. Keep dropping shit, knocking shit over. All right, let's see. We do have some new cards in the decks, okay? So let's see. All right, so for Ash, is Cam ever going to contact Ash again, or is he done? Let's see. Is Cam ever going to contact Ash again, or is he done? Okay. I want to say stay hopeful about this person, okay? Damn. Stay hopeful. They are kind of indecisive. Yeah, Two of Pentacles just popped out. They're kind of like going back and forth between, contacting you and not contacting you. Okay? I feel like this person kind of wants to stay to themselves right now. They could be dealing with somebody else, or they could have options. But when it comes to you, it's like they'll be back, okay? This person will be back, but whatever you have going on with this person, they don't want to stress about it. So they could be doing other things, maybe even dealing with other people, Three of Cups, um, in the meantime, okay? So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like something about this connection, they're trying to avoid any conflict with you, okay? So if they're not reaching out, it's because they don't want to feel stressed, or I don't want to use the word like a burden. They don't want to they feel like they got to focus on their stability, or things that actually bring them stability, maybe even people. So there's something about the connection with you that they feel is unstable, okay? But they will reach out again, but when they feel more like interacting, if that makes sense, okay? It's like they got to do it on their terms, on their time, okay? Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Also, this Cameron person could feel like something in the situation was unfair between the both of y'all. They could also feel like you aren't taking accountability for something. Could be something that you said, or they could feel like you're kind of controlling. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, I'm getting that they will reach out again, but it's going to be on their time, their terms. Okay. Let's see. But I do feel like they're working on their own stability, whatever they do for work in the meantime. Yeah, and then what's the tower here? What's the tower? Clarify the tower. For will Cam, excuse me, reach out to Ash? I feel like you shook this person up. Is this the one you left out in the cold? The Five of Pentacles just popped out. Okay, is this the one you left out in the cold or something? Or had an argument with? Um, a childish conversation, a childish disagreement. It's like they don't want to feel stressed about it. So they'll come back to you when they feel like it's the right time. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he blocked you. Okay, okay. I got you. But I do feel like he is dealing with other people, or a something that is taking up his time currently, okay? So if he's not talking to you, it's because he feels like something else is, quote unquote, more important um, in his life right now. Oh, you got mouthy. Yeah, because I was getting something about this person. It's like they feel like something dealing with you is kind of stressful and they don't want to argue. Five of Wands was reversed. Let's see. Or they want to avoid any conflict. Let's see. So, yeah, they are being distant. Okay, we have the airplane card here. Let's see. They will take their time away and they feel like you need to be more self aware. Okay. They feel like you got to be more self aware. And look what just popped out too, love triangle. So we got the Three of Cups and the love triangle card. Okay. So definitely outside factors or people involved. Not necessarily in your situation, but, dealing with this person. Um, this person, I feel like they're sensitive. They are very sensitive. I don't know if they're like a water sign or not. They don't have to be, but this person does have. This is like one of the men that are more, emotional. And men are emotional in general. They just sometimes don't show it. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody who's like, you hurt my feelings. I'm not going to talk to you for this amount of time or until I want to talk to you. So the ball is kind of in their court. Let's see. Oh, a Libra. Okay. I don't know if you saw my video earlier. I was talking about how Libra men are kind of fruity, more feminine. Um, but let's see. They do want you to own up to something, though. They do want you to own up to your behavior toward them. They feel like you could have been kind of manipulative, or that you wanted like to exert your power over them in some type of way. So I'm not saying you did this on. I'm not saying you did this on purpose, but it's kind of like they feel like you emasculated them in some type of way. But hmm, my opinion on that stuff. I think a man, if they really like you, they'll handle more than you know they would for the type of people that they don't like. So let's see. And we have, yeah, laughter reverse. You upset this person, okay? They're in their feelings over whatever you did or said to them. So they're focusing more on their money and their finances, their stability, and people who they feel like don't make them feel like a little bitch. Okay, we also have message. They will be communicating with you. Um, I could pull a time card because I do have a new time deck. Um, but not all of them. They're not obviously not super specific. Well, some of them here. I'll show you. Let's see. Girl, me too. You should see the way I talk. But yeah, let's see. So when would this Cameron person, or is it Cameron or Cam? Cam, right? Okay. So when would Cam reach out to Ash? When would Cam reach out to Ash? Next month. We have next month. Okay. So something about March could be significant. We have, yeah, just around the corner. Okay. And in this card, you see how there's he's paired with somebody, so he could be dealing with somebody else or a third party situation. Let's see. And we have take a break. Okay, so while you guys are taking this break or time apart from each other, they'll reach out. But like I said, on their time. And yeah, in the winter, which is right now technically. So very soon, they'll reach out soon. All right. But you can let me know your next question, okay? And I just split the deck. We also, so March, April time, which is technically, yeah, right around the corner. All right. Mm-mm-mm. I like this deck too. I'm obsessed with new oracle decks. I love the imagery on some of them. I only get the ones with like cool images on them. I don't like looking at anything too complicated with too much going on it, you know. I like the artwork on these. It reminds me of my first deck that I had. It was a tarot deck, but I think it was called the Modern Witch Tarot deck was my first deck ever. That one has good imagery on it too. All right, so you said Nick's current thoughts and feelings toward you. Let's see. You heard of the Modern Witch one? I feel like that one's very popular. I do recommend that one if you guys are ever wanting to get your own tarot deck if you don't have them already. That's the one I learned with. It's tore up now. That was 7 years ago. So actually 8 years ago now. But yeah. All right, so let's see. Nick's current thoughts slash feelings toward Ash. Nick's, oops. Gotta make sure that's on low power mode. All right, let's see. So what are Nick's current thoughts about Ash? What are Nick's feelings toward Ash? Damn, okay. 2 of Cups reverse, 7 of Wands reverse, 5 of Swords. Girl. Okay, so far, not so great, okay? Damn, and the 9 of Cups reversed as well. They're not happy with you either, okay? Oh, okay, so this person could have Gemini in their chart. We do have the Lovers here. So you guys could kind of mirror each other, you and this Nick person. So if they feel like you have a side of you that's not as trustworthy, or if they feel like you are kind of difficult, if they feel like, oh, well, you're making me mad, you know, they do the same thing. So one and the same, y'all mirror each other. Y'all definitely have that, what's it called? Yeah, like a mirroring aspect to each other. So y'all do the same thing. So if he's ever complaining, like the spread is coming out now, if he feels like you're greedy, if he feels like, you're this, you're that, he's the same way, so he can't talk too much. Okay, we got Taurus energy here. Let's see. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. There's a lot of trust issues here, though, okay, when it comes to Nick. He does not trust you for whatever reason, okay? This is like somebody in their head saying, I don't think I would be in a relationship with Ash, but I'll play the game. I'll play the long game, So be careful of that, okay? Let's see. You have Libra energy. This person does want to be fair when it comes to you, okay? Or they'll give what you give them. They're very reciprocal. Or that's what they feel like they're doing, is giving you what you dish out. Okay? Let's see. Why is this person feeling this way toward Ash? This person does have insecurity, so if this person ever acts like a egotistical asshole, it's because they're insecure, okay? So if they ever start acting funny with you, it's because they're insecure with their own achievements that they have not quite yet met yet, okay? Let's see. What are Nick's? Yeah, they're very insecure. Judgment reverse. How do they feel about Ash? And like I said, since you guys mirror each other, they could feel like you're insecure too. I'm not saying you are, but they could feel like you're insecure, just like they're insecure. And that's why the connection kind of is stagnant. Let's see. They do want this new beginning with you, but they're still like lingering past resentment or past issues, past thoughts about, why they don't trust you, so that stuff is like still lingering in their mind. But they do appreciate the new beginning that they're having with you or trying to have with you. So like I said, they'll meet you halfway as they can, but if you do that, then they're going to do this. It's kind of like tit for tat. Let's see. We got Leo energy. They do feel like you looked good, okay? If you said you saw them today, they do feel like you looked good. The conversation was good. They feel like they will want to see you again, okay? But there's a lot of background energy from this person. They're willing to give it a second try, a second chance, okay? But y'all got to work through or make sure this person is on the same page emotionally, because their emotions could be kind of blocked. Ace of Cups reversed, their emotions could be kind of blocked when it comes to this connection. Like I don't want to say they're like doing or going on this date or hanging out with you again for the hell of it, but it kind of seems that way right now, okay? Because I don't see them trusting you at all, whether that's because of you or not, okay? Let's see. And they are very attracted to you, but they don't trust you. Ten of Swords. All right, let's get some Oracle. So how does Nick currently feel about Ash? Let's see. Oh, what is this card doing over here? Five of Pentacles just lingering over there. Be careful of this person kind of pushing you to the side or leaving you hanging, okay? Let's see. What are Nick's current feelings toward Ash? We have the mama's boy. They could feel like you are kind of nurturing, but only when you want to be. You know how like a mother, obviously, like, well, a good mom, I should say. A mom is not your friend all the time, right? Your mom is someone who is supposed to teach you right from wrong, etc., but also, be nurturing to you. They could feel like you're kind of you treat them like you're smarter than them or better than them or you know more than them. They could kind of feel like you're a know-it-all, okay? But like I said, just keep in mind, I feel like y'all mirror each other. So if they feel like that about you, they're the same way. Okay? And we have the Sailor, okay? Adventurous and worldly. So they could feel like you're adventurous. You like to do things spontaneously. They feel like you're a hard worker, that you can be grounded. And we have the poker player, casino vibes, okay? Let's see. But they do feel like, you could be kind of calculated and risky. Like, they have to be on edge because this is literally mirroring. Okay. I hope that makes sense. It's like if they feel this way about you, then that's because they're the same way. It's kind of like projection. It is projection. Let's see. CEO. But they do feel like you like control or you like to control the situation. You don't really let them take lead. You're like, I got this. I got this. I know it all. I know what to do. Don't bother me. I got it. This person also could feel like even if you do need help with certain things, you're not going to ask for help or something like that. Let's see. And even when you want control over certain things or this connection, they feel like you don't know what you're like where the connection is going. You know what I'm saying? Like picture someone saying to you, you can't do this, you can't do that. but I don't know if I want to be with you at the end of the day. You know, they feel like you're controlling or you have controlling tendencies, but you still don't know what you want with this person at the end of the day. Or they feel like you could be kind of flighty. Okay. Let's get one more. We have the tattoo artist. Okay. They do feel like you're, somebody they can have fun with though. Um, if you do have tattoos, they could quite literally like your tattoos, okay? You did or do leave a mark on this person as well, but they don't really trust you because of past situations. It's like once this person's trust is messed up, it's kind of hard to get back. But they will hang out with you, they will go on dates. They will, deal with you. They'll see where it goes. But I don't see this person having like a real end goal because they feel like you don't have a real end goal when it comes to this situation. Okay? But that is what I got. So I want to say with that type of energy, y'all need to if you want obviously, but eventually have a real conversation with this person about what you guys are doing, unless you're just okay with the casual situation, then that's different, of course. All right. I hope I explained that in a decent way. But it does sound like more casual, or the connection itself right now between you guys is more casual. You know how they say, when you move, I move, or when I move, you move. It's like whatever you do is what they're gonna do, or try to reciprocate to you. All right, let me know your third question. I'm gonna pull a couple channel messages for you for that one. Let's see, any channel messages for Ash? Yeah, you can. I'll write it down. Just let me know. Remember, you just gotta join whenever I go live next. I think they're posted in the upcoming section on my channel, so I got you. We have burger joint, okay? So I don't know if y'all were eating burgers quite literally or not, but burgers could be significant. I got you. I'll make note of it right now. One more live question. All right, I got it written down over here. I'm gonna actually put it right there. You're welcome. I'll catch you later. All right, you guys, the list is open. till about 11. I'm gonna try to stay until 11 p.m. It's currently 9:12. All right, let's see. All right, hello, welcome in. Hey, Charnette, welcome, welcome. All right, so I got yours, I got you in the raffle, and I got your timestamp. So when you're ready, you can drop your question, okay? Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so you said, why does your ex-boyfriend Patrick keep trying to interfere in your new relationship? Let's see. Let's see. All right, so for Charnette, why does Charnette's ex-boyfriend Patrick keep trying to interfere in her new relationship? Let's see. We have Gemini energy, but they don't have to be that. They could have Gemini placements. This is somebody who they still care. Okay, they do still have emotions, even if they don't properly know how to communicate that to you. Okay, so them interfering in your new relationship is their way of, being like, wait, hold on, I still care about you, even if they don't know how to say that, directly. So this could be somebody who definitely doesn't know. I'm not saying they don't know how to talk necessarily, but they don't do well when it comes to communicating like exactly how they feel, okay? So their version of making sure you don't get away or trying to make sure you don't get fully away is, doing petty things, okay? Let's see. Whoa, almost dropped that. And then we have the nine. Oh, there's two cards, I guess. Okay. Yeah. This person is not happy if they've been watching you from the background. This is a classic situation where, as soon as you jump into a relationship, everybody comes out the woodworks. I always wanted you. Damn, really? Damn, for real? Really? My dad? It's like this person, they don't want you to fully get away, but it's like I don't think they really said anything, at least not much. But now that you're in a new situation, you know, that's bothering them. They're coming, out stronger when it comes to them seeing you move on or be with somebody else. Yeah, that's what lights a fire under their ass. You know how they say people want what they can't have? I don't believe in that too much, but it is a thing, okay? But this is somebody who wants what they can't have, or they want it more when they don't have it, have as much access to this or that person or you, okay? Let's see. So why does, yeah, because it's like I don't think they were showing too much passion before. They weren't, showing their ass before, or at least not like this. But now that you're, moving on into a new connection, now they want to act up. All right, so let's see. I'm just moving my tabs over here real quick. Okay. All right, so why does Charnette's ex-boyfriend Patrick keep trying to interfere in her new relationship? He is still affected by the connection, but this is somebody who doesn't speak up, or they didn't say everything they wanted to say when they had the chance to, previously. Let's see. Yeah, it's like this person waited too long, or they took their sweet time. Yeah, they literally waited till you like walked out the door, or, right now started a new relationship. They didn't really, I want to say like they didn't really care to talk about what they really wanted to talk about. But now that you're moving on or in a new situation, now they want to act offended, and take action. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Yeah, this person's a really immature communicator. So, whether you know it or not, this person says things kind of to themselves, but they don't tell you about it. Okay. Um, so this is somebody you'll know how they feel based off of their actions. Okay. They may not say it, but you'll know how they feel based off of their actions. But they do it in an immature way. So let's see. I don't think this person even has that much to offer anyways. This person's a page. Let's see. So why is Patrick trying to interfere with Charnette's new relationship? Let's see. Whoa. Ah, okay. Don't fall. All right, so why is Patrick trying to interfere in Charnette's new relationship? This person also, yeah, this person, I don't know if they're an air sign or not, or if they have air sign placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is somebody who definitely will let indecision control their life, or indecision does control their life in a way, because they stay stagnant rather than taking actual action, and that's their downfall. So this could be kind of like a lesson for this person, um, when it comes to speaking up, saying how you feel before you lose it or lose somebody. Okay, let's see. We have deception. Okay, let's see. Luxury boutique. Look for investigating. This person also could be wondering if you're actually getting more from this person than they had with you, or than more than what they gave you whenever you dealt with this person. I do feel like they're definitely spying. This person that you're currently with, they could be more successful, but they could be comparing like pockets, or who's more wealthy, who's more abundant, okay? Or they're wondering if this new person is able to take care of you you know, like you need them to. Let's see. Yeah, depression. This person could struggle with depression. Look, finances reversed. So yeah, they could be feeling like, damn, did she really find somebody who can actually take care of her? You know? And this person needs to work on being their true selves, because it's like they portray themselves one way to people, but then when things don't work out in their favor, they're like, "Oh wait, but that's not actually who I am." Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like putting on a mask because they think that's what people are going to like, or that's what people are going to want. That's what's going to get the girl. But if that's not their authentic self, then when their true mask falls off and the girl doesn't want them anymore, or someone doesn't want to be around them anymore, they get mad. So this person needs to work on like saying what they want up front before they lose things or opportunities. Not, and they need to work on not letting indecision control their life, because that's how you waste time, and time passes you by. The world doesn't stop spinning for anybody. You either get it or get left. So let's see. It's like they're having regrets. Yeah, confessions. Now they want to confess everything. Now they want to say, you know, or they wish they could say, they might not be able to say what they really want to say even now, because you're in a new connection. So it's like they would have to wait even longer. Let's see. Yeah, coming clean. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff to get off their chest. And so that apparently they want to do it now. This person does also have codependency issues. This person's honestly got to grow up with their communication. And they don't have good timing. They don't have good timing. Like, this is not the time for this person to be trying to do all of this now. Like, it's bad timing for this person. We have gambling. Yeah. If this person was to play like figuratively like card games, or if you were to team up with this person for a game or whatever, I wouldn't have them as your partner. It's like they would ruin the game. They would make y'all lose. You know, if you were ever in a situation where you had to be in survival mode with this person, I would just go by yourself because it's like they wouldn't know what to do because they would be so indecisive and they would get got, you know. This person, their timing is really off. So that's what I got. I'm going to get a couple channel messages and then I'll wrap it up. This person also could have thought that they had more time, but that's where they go wrong, thinking that they have more time. It's definitely giving Libra placements, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm just going to get a couple. Let's see. Channel messages for Charnette. They're falling for you. They do still have emotions, okay? We have do some money magic. Again, with the money situation, they could feel like they need to up their game or their money, quite literally. Does one fall out here? Yeah, look. Overdraft. Overdraft. Oh, draft. Wait, I don't know why I can't fucking talk. It must be Mercury retrograde, something coming up soon. I can't stand it. But we have overdraft help / fees. So they could be not doing well financially. And the financial oracle card came out reversed earlier too. So they could be feeling insecure about, you know, what they can even offer you. We have Beyonce, that's Virgo energy. And Popeyes. Fast food could be significant. Okay. And kinky. And not now. Yeah, see, it's just bad timing. That's their fault though. So that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like this is like a lesson for this person. If they learn it. And we have liar. This person could be a liar. And museum. Something's old news. Okay. But that's what I got for you. It's not doing anything. All right. Thank you, Charnette. Okay. Nope. We have weekly gathering and squish ball. I didn't see these. Let me put those in here. Hello, welcome in. All right, so TT, let me get your timestamp real quick and then it'll be Shar. Let's see. All right, so TT's going to start at 75 and then Charnette after that. All right. All right, let's see. So TT, you want to know if, let me get you guys in the raffle real quick. You want to know if a new lover is coming in for you. Let's see. Let's see. All right. All right, so does TT have a new lover coming in towards her? Let's see. Let's see. Does TT have a new lover coming in towards her? Let's see. Does TT have a new lover coming in towards her anytime soon? Let's see. This could be around Leo season or Virgo season. Okay, so I know that seems like a ways away, but towards the end of summer into the fall. Okay. This person could be an air sign or a Virgo or an Aries. Okay, or they could have those placements. Let's see. Just be careful though, because I feel like this person could be kind of petty. Okay, they could be petty, or you might notice that they could kind of act kind of like sassy. Okay, this person may have more feminine tendencies, and I feel like you're not going to want to be with that person in an actual relationship. Okay, so something may be kind of short lived, but yes, I do see someone coming in, but it's not, yeah, it's not going to last long, because I feel like you're going to be turned off by this person acting more feminine than masculine. Okay, and I'm not saying that that's not okay, but I don't see you being attracted to the way this person is going to be interacting with you. You know, it's like a man who always wants to argue. It's like, somebody who feels like they got to control everything, and you may not like that. And this is somebody who doesn't really show much emotion. They could have Aquarius placements as well. Okay. But yeah, I do see, a lover coming in, but I don't think it's going to last long. You're going to realize that this person is someone who, you know, and yeah, it could be somebody you're trying again with. Okay, so this person could be spinning the block. We got Pisces energy right here, so it could be somebody you already know. Um, but yeah, I see you being kind of like, I don't know if I want to deal with this type of energy or person. Okay, let's see. But yeah, there will be a new start or a new person coming in. It could also be somebody that you know already coming in as a quote unquote new person. So be careful of like love bombing from this person. Be careful of them trying to, put on a show at first and then they switch up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Does TT have a new lover coming in anytime soon? So, not seeing new, but I'm seeing past energy coming in for sure. Okay. Let me see. Let me get a quick timing card. I feel you. Look what came out with the timing. It's not worth waiting for. Okay. Confirmation. I don't think you're going to want to deal with this person. Okay. Let's see. And yeah, it could be around the summer. So another confirmation. I was getting towards the end of summer, but um Virgo Leo season. All right. Let's see. Yeah, and the fall is at the bottom of the deck here. Let's see. So for TT, Is there new love coming in towards TT? Whoa, look how that just fell. Okay. This is somebody you could have been like attached to, or, maybe you saw them in a higher light previously, but it came out reversed here, okay? So this person could be somebody that you are no longer into like that, or you see their true colors. It's going to be, this person's really going to like turn you off, okay? You may feel like you're meant to be alone forever. That's not true, okay? But we have the cat lady right here, okay? So you may feel like, damn, is anybody worth it? Is anybody, anybody new coming in? Oh, look, we got the school card, okay? Let's see. Any new love for TT? We have fridge reversed, okay? I don't think you're going to be wanting what they're offering, honestly. I'm hearing that. What's that? I'm not eating that. I don't think you're gonna want to stand for what this person is giving you, okay? And we have Gemini energy, so something in the summer, this person will be spinning the block, and I feel like, yeah, look what just popped out, single. You're gonna want to stay single, or at least away from this person, okay? But I'm not seeing new love, but I'm seeing old love pop up. We have dog tags. Somebody could have dog tags or a specific necklace or pendant. Let's see. You may be wondering why this person is. Yeah, look at you escaping, running away from this person, like, no, I'm good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, love story reverse. It's like you don't want to repeat a cycle with this person. So this time around, you'll be paying more attention to the red flags. I feel like you'll be able to see the toxic parts of this person up front for sure. Okay, let's see. And this person doesn't even have any real money to like provide. So definitely not worth it. Let's see. Any new love coming in for TT? We have snooze button. Okay. I don't see you wanting to interact with them. You may still be attracted to them, but what else? If there's nothing else substance wise that this person is offering or able to give you, I don't see you continuing that. Yeah, confirmation again, independent. Okay. Right. And you're going to have a sudden awareness about this person. You're going to be like, yeah, I see you for exactly who you are, and you're not shit. Goodbye. Okay. Oh no, my batteries. But that is what I got for you. I'm not seeing new love. Let me see. Let me pull a time card for when you could possibly experience new love. Because I'm not seeing any in the energy right now. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. And Charnette, when you are ready, you can drop your question. Okay. Whoa. Why am I dropping everything today? What the hell? Let's see. When would TT possibly meet new love? Oh, let's go over here. Let's see. When would TT possibly meet new love? Look, August, okay? And yeah, sometime in the fall. I keep getting something about the fall. But I feel like it's somebody you already know. So maybe check back at a different time to see if, the energy is different. But right now, I'm not seeing anything new, unfortunately. And we have March here, something about a Pisces or Pisces energy. All right. But that's what I got for you. So you will have a new opportunity to deal with them, but I don't think you're going to want to do that. All right. Charnette, you are up next if you're in here. List will be open after Charnette. Welcome in. Let's see. 85. Whoa. All right, let's see. You said, why is your mother overly invested in your love life? We don't have a close relationship. Let's see. Let's see. Why is Charnette's mom overly invested in her love life? Let's see. Especially if they don't have a close relationship. Let's see. Why is Charnette's mom overly invested in Charnette's love life? Okay. I'd be careful with why she is trying to be overly invested in your love life, because this is like she would give you bad advice, or she does not have good advice when it comes to your love life. She may not have a good love life herself, okay? This is like, when people give advice sometimes and it's like, but you didn't you just, oh, okay, it's like you should not listen to what she really says, especially about your love life, okay? Let's see. Why is Charnette's it's like she could have good intentions, but also at the same time she would kind of steer you in the wrong direction when it comes to, your love decisions or your love life. It would actually hold you back, whatever she's telling you. So, yeah, Ace of Swords. She does have a lot to say, but there's deception here with the communication she's giving you, or the advice she's giving you. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's like she doesn't. That could quite literally, if you see him, he's like, no, thank you. Okay. Um, I don't know if your mom's more of like a party animal or something, or if she just likes to have fun, or her version of fun. She doesn't really take things too seriously. It's like listening to somebody who's non-committal tell you how to commit to somebody. I guess people could know, but it's like you don't live like that, so why would I listen to you? Or you haven't been through that, so why would I listen to you? Or you don't even practice what you preach, so why would I listen to you? You know? So just be careful. She could be kind of wishy washy when it comes to the stuff that she is wanting to know about you. So she may kind of like tell other people your business. I would keep certain things to yourself if you don't want other people to know what you got going on, okay? Let's see. So why is her mom so involved in her love life? It's like yeah, I don't know. It's like she doesn't have much to actually offer, especially when it comes to advice, or her comments are not necessary. It's like she wants to just insert herself and you're not being receptive to it. It's like you don't want her advice. It could also be her way of connecting with you, or trying to connect with you, okay? Let's see. This is like her way of, quote unquote, showing she wants to be there in your life, but it's not coming across the way that she needs to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. He said she's very negative. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So why is That's funny you just said that. The Eight of Swords just popped out. It's reversed here. So yeah, I can see she definitely does have a more negative view of certain things and or how you live. She's just one of those people who has to I almost said she gots to. She feels the need to dictate how other people live before looking in the mirror, and that's not You should at least look in the mirror and address all your stuff first before you go and nitpick the next person. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she doesn't do. Okay, let's see. This is her way of trying to be, what's the right word to say? This is her way of trying to show that she is authoritative in some type of way, but it's like just being unnecessary, you know? Like, it's the stuff she's saying to you, it's not necessarily good advice. And I honestly don't feel like you should really listen to her. I'm not saying you do, but it's coming from a more, Five of Swords just came out too. It's like coming from a more, I guess you could say, yeah, negative tone. Okay, there could be something about the way she says things as well. Mm. Let's see. You said she's overly critical, but she didn't even raise me. It's delusional. Yeah. I do feel like it's overall her way of connecting with you though, with the Six of Cups here, but she's not doing it the right way. You know, it's she needs to reapproach or rethink her approach. You know, if she wants to have any type of normalcy with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that's working. Let's see. Let's get some oracle. Why is Charnette's mom overly involved in her love life? I don't know. What is his name? Is his name Shamar? I don't know why I just heard him that TikTok sound where he's like saying a whole bunch of nothing. I forgot what he says in that clip, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. He's like slurring his words and shit. Let's see. All right, so why is Charnette's mom overly involved in her love life? It's for control. We have operating table. It's kind of like she wants you to end up in the same footsteps that she went through. She doesn't want you to see a brighter future. And we have coin. Psychopath, okay? This is my first time seeing the card earlier today in the reading that came out. It was for the Gemini reading. I was like, ooh. Ooh. The Gemini reading was creepy today. I was like, what the fuck is going on? All right, let's see. We have Southern Energy, Farmer, Financial Freedom. Y'all could see, I can't talk. I don't know what's going on. Shocked? What the hell? Okay. She could also want to be a part of your life because of finances, especially if you have some sort of financial freedom. Okay. She may be kind of lacking in that area of her own life. So it's like her way of staying attached to you as well, especially if you have, you know, any type of abundance that she may want for herself, you know. You know that conversation that people have with you before they ask you for something? Hey, how are you? And you know that they're going to ask you for some shit, but they're trying to act like they give a damn about how you've been, you know. You want some money? Okay, yeah. We have sacrifice here, okay? Whoa, whoa. We have let it be a mystery, play a player. Yeah, it's like she's not the person to be listening to when it comes to actual serious decisions in your life, especially your love life, okay? Um, let's see. Whoa. Girl, trust me, I feel you. I don't really fuck with my mom either. My close friends know that. My mom's been my biggest hater since day one, and that's my adoptive mom I'm talking about. And so that sucks. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. Trust me, I get it. You would think if you adopt a child, you would want to, show them that there's care out there in the world from whatever they've been through previously. But no, so I get it. Sometimes our moms are our biggest haters, unfortunately. That's why I preach blood doesn't, really mean anything. Or a title doesn't mean anything if you're being treated like shit. And people say, oh, that's your mom, though. I don't give a fuck. I care about myself. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We have Jackie. Someone's name could be Jackie. Money in the safe. Look, if you got money, girl, she wants that. We have Let's Link. She hangs out with you or, tries to connect with you because she wants some sort of stability or money. It's manipulative. This is definitely manipulative. She has a manipulative approach to connecting with you. And we have They're So Arrogant. Let's get a couple more. GMC truck. Somebody could have a truck. Oh my god. We have They be hitting themselves in the head. That is, I've seen that. Have you seen people do that where they go crazy? They start hitting themselves. So somebody really could be crazy. Okay. Oh my god, look what just came out too. You would do it too for a check. Okay. She has very manipulative reasons for, and vodka. She could be a drinker or indulges in certain things like that. We have We See You. So you could know this. We have the 70s. Someone could be born in the 70s. We have Spooky. And two more. We have Surprise Party. Something about Halloween could be significant, or the fall, Halloween time. And we have This Is True Love. So if you have good connections, or if you tend to have, relatively good connections, or if you are in a good connection right now, it's because she wants to live like vicariously through you. Okay? She may need to step back. I'm just looking at this one right here. All right. But that is what I got for you. But yeah, I would be careful with what you listen to when it comes to her quote unquote advice. I always say, like, definitely always listen to yourself at the end of the day. It's okay to ask for opinions and advice, but at the end of the day you got to make your own decisions, because sometimes people unfortunately do not have your best interest, and they will steer you in the wrong direction and claim to love you at the same time. It's very twisted. I feel like that's honestly like a form of mental abuse. When people are like, you ever been through a situation where people tell you, oh, we care about you, we love you, and then they're like harming you behind the scenes or abusing you behind the scenes, and then to the public they're like, oh, but we care so much, we want what's best for her. No, the fuck y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Yeah, as long as you know, I wouldn't listen to her. I don't blame you. Yeah, trust me, I get it. Took me a long time to understand and be comfortable. I've been this way for years now, but it took me a lot of my life learning how to be fully comfortable by myself and not rely on anybody, because people literally do that too much. And I know that also a part of my collective here on my channel, y'all go through a lot of stuff that I've either been through or I'm going through currently, or, you know, I feel like we all kind of relate a lot when it comes to stuff like that. So, but yeah. Let me see. I think TT sent one. Did you send one? Yeah, you did. Okay, so TT is next. Thank you, Charnette. But definitely listen to yourself when it comes to your mom. And it's sad, but sometimes, or a lot of times, we got to be our own parents, you know? Let's see. 101. 50. All right, let's see. So for TT, you said, what good news is hidden from you? Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Let's see. Thank you, Charnette. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. All right, let's see for TT. What good news is hidden from TT? Any good news hidden from TT? Let's see. Good things hidden from TT. Oh, okay. If there hasn't, if there has been anyone or anything that's been stressing you out or a toxic energy in your life, I feel like that person or that situation will finally be, you know, not as much of an issue for you. Okay, so let's see. Something that's been burdening you, something impulsive, or an impulsive person. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Someone who's kind of just been a stress, I'm hearing a stress ball, a ball of stress, okay, in your life. This person will finally be retreating and not be, you know, around you as much. So you'll be able to finally like relax, okay? Let's see. So anybody who was like just a drag, you know, like, oh my God, get away from me, you know, that type of energy. Yeah, this person's finally going to be withdrawing from you. Four of Cups reverse. Let's see. What's some good things hidden from TT? That person also could have been jealous of you, okay? Or they were showing signs of jealousy, but not fully. They could be passive aggressive. Someone very passive aggressive could be a Cancer or a Capricorn or a Leo. They were just taking out how they feel on you. Let's see. Good things coming in for TT. So I want to say like somebody is going to be kind of tucking their tail when it comes to how they've been towards you, and they will stop coming around, okay? But they will be thinking about how they have been treating you, full of regret. Yeah, an internal tower for them. Okay, let's see. This could be another feminine energy. Yeah, it's like someone getting off your back. It's like someone finally leaving you alone, not putting as much burden or work on you. Okay, let's see. And you feeling happier by yourself. So, or away from this person, you know. I'm seeing like a fly, you know, like picture like a fly just zzz, zzz, and you're swatting it, trying to be like, bitch, get out of my face, you know, and they don't go away. And then finally, one day you get some raid, and they're gone. Okay, this person could remind you of like a pest, okay, or somebody, or a certain situation that feels like burdensome. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I want to use this deck. Let's use it. All right, so for TT, what are some good things hidden from TT? Let's see. We have the professor. Okay. Intelligent and wise. He has all the answers but forgets the question. What? Oh, but forgets the question was about dinner. Interesting. Okay. So this could be like in the workplace, somebody annoying in the workplace or who has been giving you a hard time. They'll finally go away. And yeah, you'll get time to relax. Okay. So good things coming your way that you don't see coming is also recognition. We have the photographer. Somebody's observing you. Somebody's like looking at you from a distance. So make sure also if you want to relax, don't relax yet, okay? But you will be able to have an easier time down the line, okay? Especially in like your workplace, you'll be getting some sort of recognition. Could even be going into training. Yeah, we have this secret agent, okay? It's like somebody's in the background, like watching you work, watching how you develop over time, okay? Personal trainer, cool and always in the spotlight. So like even if you don't notice it, somebody's watching you or scouting you or something like that. Yeah, they're watching you work. Somebody's watching you grow over time. Okay. Let's see. And we have the psychic, intuitive, and mystical. Okay. That's what we're doing here. We have the police or oh, not the police. That says the pilot reverse. The pilot or okay, not the police, the pilot. Well traveled. You may get to travel soon, okay? If you wanted to go on adventures or have, yeah, I feel like you're going to have more free time. More free time, okay? Also, a prediction that you could have gotten could be coming true as well, or you may start to see the a prediction start to come into fruition slowly but surely. I'm looking at the yoga guy here, slowly but surely. So I don't know if you save the readings either, whether it's from me or somebody else. If you do go to anybody else for readings, you could be noticing a reading coming true slowly but surely. Let's see. We have the firefighter, okay, and the student. What do they say in the like the youngest ever? So there's something about like you might shoot to the top of something pretty quickly. And we have the travel blogger too. So something about travel could be significant. And the billionaire making more money. It's like going from student to professor, or employee to boss, Doesn't have to be that quite literally, but it's like a level up. Okay. Let's see. And we have, can't pick it up. The model. Yeah, I feel like you'll be getting more recognition. Okay. And more people are going to be wanting to come to you for support. I feel like it's because you're going to be recognized for something maybe that people didn't see before, okay, about you. So people will be like, oh, I didn't know you do this, or I didn't know, or if you get some sort of position or, level up in the workplace, especially, it's like people are going to be coming to you more because you now have that, responsibility to do. So people are going to be coming to you. So you will feel more like, important, especially with the people around you. Let's see. Let's get a few from over here. Let's see. Good things coming in for TT. What are some good hidden things coming in for TT? Yeah, deep conversations, heart to heart, okay? Let's see. Yeah, and I see arguments going out the door. Or it doesn't have to be like full on arguing, but like any issue or anybody who was argumentative, just a problem, someone overly opinionated, around you. they're going to be gone. Okay. So things will be a lot more sweet. Yeah. Someone who gossips, that person's going to be out the way. Yeah. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. You also could be going on a date soon. Okay. Or you will have a good date when it comes to your love life. Okay. Oh, you're gonna find somebody. Okay, here's a love message for you. You could be finding somebody who doesn't have like a whole bunch of extra people on the side, no third parties. So that's good. And then we have, oh, oh my God. No. Girl, look, the second chance. As soon as I said that, the second chance came out. And somebody you already know. Dang it. So you're gonna get a second chance with somebody. They could be cutting off their hose or, fully wanting to connect with you. Damn. As soon as I said that, boom, Spirit's like, nah, it's the same person. Let's see. We have self awareness, work flexibility. Yeah. So as you go up in the workplace or as you get more responsibility, it's like you'll also have more free time. So that's good. And somebody's not going to be invited somewhere. So whether that's your workplace or just in your personal life, someone's not going to be invited. I feel like it's this annoying energy around you. Somebody who's just like always having a problem. So, and we have attic. Let's see. Definitely leveling up, moving up. Anything hidden or good things hidden from TT? Let's see. Yeah, this is like somebody coming back in. So something good coming your way is somebody coming back in ready to be all about you, and no longer playing victim. This is like somebody like at their knees admitting their behaviors, admitting that they were the problem. But you may not be wanting to reciprocate that. You may make this unfair for somebody with the justice reverse. Which part? Yeah, this feels like the same energy that we were just picking up on from the last question. Is somebody you're going to be able to give a second chance. I can get a few more cards, but let's see. We have taboo. Yeah, this is somebody who we have mansplainer, okay? This is somebody who thinks that they're the smartest thing in the room or smartest person in the room. They could be a Aries or they could be a Capricorn, father energy. They could have kids. They don't have to. This person can be kind of very controlling. It could be a coworker that was giving more about your workplace when it comes to leveling up. And somebody will be seen for exactly, yeah, it's whoever you got a reading about. So I feel like, yes, it is about the person in your workplace. Because the psychic came out twice, and then we also got diviner. So something in your past readings you'll be noticing start to play out. And I feel like it's because of somebody is going to be removed or not allowed somewhere anymore. Okay. They could get caught lying too about something. We have bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Whoa, I'm dropping cards again. All right, 1 second. Let me know your question though. Let's see. Let me pick this card up. Did I drop it? What the heck? Maybe not. Hmm. Yeah, somebody's getting left behind. The finality card. So it's like somebody's not making it to the quote unquote finals, you know? Let's see though. You said, is the other candidate about to withdraw? Let's see. Let's see. All right, so for TT, oh, let me get TT. Is the other candidate about to withdraw? Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to be regretful about how they acted or how they have been going about things um, in this situation. Yeah, they were being sneaky or they tried to do something underhanded, okay, in the workplace. Yeah, this is about your work. They're going to be found out. Seven of Swords, the Tower, King of Swords reverse. And that's going to leave you more abundant because they're going to be kicked out or somebody's not going to be able to make it to the next round or, you know, the next school year. Let's see. So your hard work will be noticed 100%. Your hard work will be noticed. But it's like somebody is going to be in the background lurking like, why did she get that, you know? Let's see. And then we have, yeah, it's like somebody's being overly competitive. This person is overly competitive. They're like not focusing on what they need to do. I'm also hearing like by the book. They could be also choosing to not do something by the book, and that's going to backfire on them. Oh, did she say she was going back to school? I've just heard that. Going back to Cali. Let's see. We have the Hangman. Yeah, something's not fair, or something's going to seem not fair when it comes to this situation. Not for you. I feel like it's good for you, but it's not good for whoever the other person is in this situation because they're too busy focusing on trying to like do something weird. Like, I don't want to say sabotage, but it's like she's being overly competitive or trying to get ahead, you know, and it's not going to work. Something's going to be given to you. Okay, let's see. So because you're going about things the right way, because you're doing something that is actually out of your heart, you know. Queen of Cups, motherly energy. That's what's going to get you ahead. Let's see. Is the other candidate going to withdraw? Yeah, I am getting a yes. We have the Sun card. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's going to put you higher up as well. Okay, that's going to put you more higher up. Let's see. Let's get some Oracle. Whoa. All right. I'm also hearing a year without rain. I don't know why when I read sometimes. I haven't heard it in a minute, But for some reason, I always channel that song, and I don't even like Selena Gomez for real. So it's kind of like, what the hell? But there could be a drought, or this person's definitely going to be feeling like, you know, left out. We got toilet paper hoarder. Let's see. We have fear of loneliness. It's like this person is a narcissist. They didn't really want the position, or they didn't really want whatever they were competing with you for. They just competed because they wanted to have that, opportunity, because they need to be the center of attention, and it's going to backfire. We have poison. Let's see. We have tension. Yeah, this is somebody who's like, stressing out, like, I need to win, I need to win, I need to, do this, I need to do that. I have to, be the one who gets this. And it's not going to work. So all their petty efforts are going to go to waste. Let's see. Yeah, we got caught at case and the Tower card and the Oracle too. This person is shady. They do things in a weird way. They could also change their hair soon. That might be something you notice about this person. They could change their hair soon or get a haircut. We have, shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. It's not going to work. Or whatever they're trying is not going to work. And we have suffering and silence. This person's a victim player. It came out reverse. Yeah, they're going to realize that about whoever this other candidate is. They're definitely going to realize that this person is I want to say like a fraud, Like they are not a good option. Yeah, breakup, dirt digging. So they will be found out. This person will be found out for their behavior. Yeah, distance. Yeah, somebody's not being allowed back. Don't you come back here. We got abundance reverse and bad reputation. Procrastinate. Could have something to do with her trying to rush through something or cheat her way through something. Yeah. Let's get a couple more. And she is going to be feeling insecure, but that's not your problem. So if there was any indecision, or, down the line, obviously, if there is any indecision about who they want to, go with, the answer will be very clear, because this person is going to be found out to not be a good option at all. Yeah. Career fulfillment, detective, and leadership skills reverse. This person's not going to have some type of leadership at all. Let's see. An obsession. They're obsessed with like trying to compete. So they will get back to you when it comes to this situation, okay? And lastly, we have pills. Ooh. Yeah, it could be Pisces energy, Libra energy. Look, game over. Game over. Okay. And I don't know, this person could have a certain habit, depending on, but these are reversed here, so that's why I wasn't paying. Oh, anger management. I didn't even see this card pop out. But I feel like over the span of, it could even be like March through October, that this person will be found out. All right. But they won't be allowed back. That was very clear in the message with the cards coming out. She told you she was crazy. Oh no. I'm a believer. I'm not saying you got anything to be afraid of, but I don't know. I feel like people who say that, I mean, everybody's crazy. Some people just hide it better, but I don't know. In the workplace, it's kind of crazy. You said aloud back at the job. Yeah. I'm getting that she won't be allowed back somewhere. It's like people telling her to hit the road. She's not invited anymore. She's not allowed to be there or go there. There's a lot of indicators in that reading about this person not being able to, I want to say, like, work there. But yeah. Let me get you a couple channel messages. They may or may not resonate, but I'm trying to incorporate them into the reading. Let's see. Let's just get 5. Beyonce. Okay, good. Look, we have Stop Trying. She needs to stop trying for sure. I'm dead. Let's see. We have They Claim They're Real, but they're fake. Shady ass woman. We have Chris. Somebody's name could be Chris, man or woman. Don't forget your headphones. Let's see. Whoa. Ah. We have Girl Code Queen. Okay. And we have British. I don't know what that's about. Somebody could have an accent. Let's get 2 more. Lame ass party. That could be what she's saying. You know how I was saying, like, she also could not be invited somewhere or back, She may feel like that's not important anyways. We got snowstorm. This could be around when there's bad weather out. Okay. That one's the male stripper card, so I'm not gonna just ignore that. We have coffee / Starbucks and Korean barbecue. So I don't know, that could be a cookout or an outing or something. Okay. Yeah. And that one says one night stand. So let's put these back. So there could be like a cookout. That sounds like a, do you guys have back to school barbecues or something? I know my school used to do that growing up. Or like a potluck, There could be something significant about that. It's like she won't be invited. Not welcome. But yeah, it could be around the time that the weather's not great. All right. Yeah, I remember part of that too. There is some sort of invite coming in for you. Oh, you did? Yeah, it was bad a couple weeks ago. I almost forgot about that. But now the snow's mostly melted. It's just here and there, thankfully. The highway was nuts. People were crashing left and right. I was like, I'm not going outside till they plow that shit for real. Because as soon as I drift, I'm terrified and I don't know much about traction control, but I don't want to do that on the road. It's also embarrassing, you know, when your car slides and you're like, everybody's stopped around you at the stoplight and you're just, you know. So, oh, that's good. That's good. I got to take my car in. My back window doesn't go up. My other front window doesn't go up anymore. My two blinkers are not working right now. They need to be changed. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I prefer to drive when there's not anything. I don't even like driving in too much rain. Anything chaotic, I don't like, but I love driving outside of that. But I do have a gift card right here, so I can use that. Thankfully, it's got some money on it. I feel you. It's always something, right? When it comes to the cars. I might need an oil change soon too. I drive so much. I got my car in 2022 December, right before my birthday, and now it's 2026. So it's been about what, like four years. It started at 93,000 miles, which was great, and then for a used car, and then now it's at like I think almost 200,000. So, but it's a good car. It's a Buick, old Buick. So as long as I upkeep, I should be good. Yeah, I'm trying to keep her as long as I can because I feel like I have bad karma with cars. And this is the best one that I've had in a long time since my Toyota Camry that got totaled back in 2021 on the highway. It was a domino effect accident. It was not my fault, by the way. I was more pissed about the car being fucked up because I had a date that night too. I was like, maybe I shouldn't be too mad because maybe that wasn't a date I was supposed to go on. But yeah. And yeah, that's, people sometimes think that cheating their way through, I don't know if they're taught that or what. Some people grow up around other people who do that type of stuff too. So they think that, that's just the way you're supposed to be. You know how people say, like, oh, everybody cheats. And a lot of people do cheat. A lot of people do a lot of stuff, but not everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it depends on what you or someone chooses to live by. It's kind of like what you're told or what somebody is accustomed to. And they kind of just follow that because they feel like that's going to get them what they want. But it always backfires. It always backfires. And I guess, yeah, sometimes, you know how they say, like, the people higher up are, awful people, but they have a shit ton of money. Sometimes that is the case too. But that's, part of selling your soul. I feel like people who do that will never fully be truly happy. But yeah, they'll have what they want. That's funny you just said that because I was looking at the Seven of Pentacles earlier. I was gonna say this could be somebody that has worked there for a long time. That's funny you just said that. Wait, let me put. There we go. But yeah, Hey Mel, welcome in. I hope so, TT. I hope so. All right, I just got yours. Let's see. Let me get you in the raffle real quick and on the list. See you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so Mel, 136.25. All right, so Mel, you'll be the last one. If you do have more questions after these three, that's fine too, but you'll be the last person, okay? All right, let's see. Oh yeah, let me get TT again. GT in the raffle. Let me use my marker. All right, I'll read it in just a second. 1 second. Whoa. Okay. All right, you said, so you and the Aquarius, we're going pretty good so far. You do want to still talk to him about coming here to see you. Like if he gets on your flight benefits or whatever, you don't know how he's going to feel about it. Okay, so you want to know how the Aquarius will feel if you allow him on your flight benefits, right? Did I get your timestamp? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see, 1 second. Let me just make sure this is. Wait, what? Okay. Sorry, I gotta do this before I forget. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. So for Mel, get out the way. Let's see. How will the I don't know why I just closed that. I need to look at that. Come on. You said plus he said, you know, he misses you and he wanted to see you. Why not just fly out here and give you the money, period? All right, let's see. So how will the Aquarius feel if Mel allows him on her flight benefits? Let's see. Whoa. Okay. I'm hearing like a boss. Okay. Let's see. It may make them more inclined to make the final decision to actually go see you, okay? If you do allow them to do that, it'll make them feel more secure when it comes to this whole situation, okay? Let's see. How will the Aquarius they'll also feel like they don't have to commit to like when they can see you. So I don't know if there's something with your flight benefits that would allow this person to kind of just go see you when they want or whatnot, okay? But this person would feel like, okay, well, I could book a flight Tuesday, or, I'll be there this day, that day. They won't feel the struggle or the, is the right word, tension? They won't feel, or the pressure. They won't feel the pressure to, lock in on one specific day, or one specific week, if that's a benefit of this flight benefit for this person, okay? Let's see. If they also feel like it would give them more opportunity, a new start when it comes to the situation with you. And I do see them kind of like sleeping on it. So they may not like full on like tell you, oh, I want to, yes, no problem. I'll be, on your flight benefits. I feel like they'll sleep on it. Okay. They'll be thinking about, if they want to fully accept it, but I do feel like they will want to be a part of it. Okay. Yeah. I see them being kind of like, let me think about it. It's like they got to weigh the pros and cons of being a part of that. Let's see. And they will like the aspect of it where they can kind of just go whenever, okay? Or something along those lines. Let's see. They do feel like it would be something that would help their financial situation too. If they don't have all the money to, get there or go see you, this person definitely could be like, well, that takes a load off, of what I was already worried about. Okay. Let's see. They feel like that would be a good, I'm hearing collaboration. That would be something that you both can work on or work together and do. Let's see. Whoa. No, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Come on. All right, let's see. So I'm trying to incorporate this new deck here too, since I can't put it in these because they're different sizes. It's hard to shuffle. Yeah, exactly. It's like it'll make him feel like, like more of a top dog when it comes to the benefits. But I do see him kind of like sleeping on if he wants to. It's like I feel like he's kind of pretending because I feel like he's gonna say yes anyways, but he may be like, oh, okay, let me think about it. you know, let's see. But he does feel like that would be a great idea for, things to work out between the both of y'all. Look, we got the adventurer. You see him with his backpack. He's ready to jump off the porch. Okay, he's ready to go see something new, bold and spontaneous. He also feels like he would be able to, be himself more or, get out there. It's like he was going to start thinking about what he can do to leave a mark on places around him or wherever he ends up going when it comes to these flights, okay? It's like he's going to be like, "All right, well, I could make a new name for myself here. I'm going to leave my mark on Nevada. I'm going to leave my mark on South Carolina." I'm gonna make a name for myself out here. It's like he's seeing a vision. He's seeing a vision, you know, when it comes to the situation. Let's see. So how would the Aquarius feel when or if he accepts Mel's flight benefits offer? Let's see. Yeah, it's like he wants to put himself out there, his name out there. We have performer and we have the philosopher. He is going to be questioning, like, what the nitty gritty details are about the flight benefits as well, though. So he will want to know, like, what's the catch, or even if there's not necessarily a catch, like, he wants to make sure that there's no games being played, okay? He wants to make sure that he knows everything up front. Let's see. Oh, okay, that just flew out. And then we have the gardener, nurturing and patient, and flexible and zen. He feels like, this would be a very good benefit, not only for the both of y'all, but for himself. Like he feels like it would allow him to feel more free, explore, have more control while also being free. Okay. That could put him in a better mood as well, since he would have that freedom. It's like it kind of sounds like he just needs to get out the house. Okay. And we have detective. He would want to see what's out there a lot more. I feel like he has dreams or, thoughts about going other places, seeing other things, being other versions of himself in different areas, that he wants to explore. Yeah, the inventor. Okay. Let's get a couple more. And then we have the carpenter, handy and reliable. He feels like it would be something that's very beneficial and reliable if you allow him on this flight benefits offer. Okay. He feels like that would cause less chaos if he was able to have that. All right. But that's what I got for you. And we have the lumberjack, masculine and outdoorsy. So I feel like they really want to get outside, or that's what they need. You know those people who like never leave their hometown? I don't trust people like that. Because you don't go anywhere. You don't even try to, like, you know, like I'm talking about the people with like access to the outside of their hometown. They don't ever go nowhere. I knew I was around the wrong people at a certain point in time a couple years ago when they were acting like I was weird for traveling an hour outside of where I live right now. An hour? That's it? And you act like that's far? Those are the type of people who think that 15 minutes is far. Oh, I don't want to drive 30 minutes. It's going to take too long. Okay. I don't like people like that. Okay. Let me know your second question. For real, like I love traveling. I plan to travel, not necessarily like backpack one day, but I like watching people backpack and videos like that. But I'm a Sagittarius. I love escaping and leaving and going new places, seeing new scenery, even if it's like short distance, I have to go. I have to see something new. Because if I feel cooped up, even in the house for like 2 days, I'm like, yep, I need to take a drive. So I stay sane. But yeah. All right. So you said your second question is how would it make the connection between you guys? You feel like it would be fun, but you're a little nervous. Okay, so you want to know like how it would be um if he was like able to see you more like in person? Like how would the connection be? All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so if the Aquarius accepts the flight benefits and things from Mel, how would their connection be if they saw each other more in person and more often? Let's see. How would the connection be? Okay. It would allow more stability between the both of you, okay? But there would be a sense of like you guys kind of being not annoyed with each other, but more so moody, okay? There could still be past baggage, lingering, you know, in the connection that you guys haven't necessarily discussed with each other quite yet or worked through with each other. So, you know, yeah, the connection would be more stable. You guys would be able to see each other more often or have like, I'm hearing like a meetup spot, okay? Whether that's like a hotel, a room, or not a hotel room, okay? Could be a hotel room, but, or like a home. This would still be something that, you know, the issues uh, lying underneath the connection are still going to be brought up, you know. It's like whatever you guys have, it's you can't just sweep things under the rug. Y'all are not going to be able to do that. The insecurities, whether it's from you or him or both, are going to be coming out the more that you guys see each other in person. It's going to happen regardless. Okay, let's see. And then we have the, yeah, Queen of Cups reversed. So you guys would have to work through those types of issues before things get better. But it also would allow you guys, you know, the good thing is that there would be stability um, between the both of y'all. Okay, let's see. But you guys would have to like actively work toward a better connection because things could kind of still be on and off even if you are, this is like, it sounds like roommates. It sounds like a roommate situation, you know, like I don't want to talk to you today, but we live at the same place. Or, you know, I'll see you next week or I'll see you later tonight, but I don't want to talk to you. You know, it's like, excuse me, I hope that makes sense. You would feel kind of unsatisfied with how the connection is going because there would still be issues that you guys already have, but the stability part would be solid, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's see. How would the connection be? So that is something you guys would have to actively work on with each other. Okay, let's see. All right, so for Mel, how would the connection be if Mel and the Aquarius were to be able to see each other in person more? Let's see. We have bottle. It did come out reversed, okay? So in order for things to flow more smoothly between the both of y'all would have to meet each other's needs, okay? In whatever way that may be, or else things are going to be kind of flighty, iffy, back and forth, you know. You may not know fully where the connection is going if you guys don't come up with a solid plan to work things or to work on things with each other, okay? Whoa. Let's see. But it's like you guys would be able to see each other at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you know, because you guys would be meeting at the same spot. Look, vacation just came out. Get away, relax, have fun. You guys will still have fun, okay? But make sure you guys are working on, what do they say? Bringing or breaking down your walls, okay? So you guys would have to be more vulnerable with each other. I feel like that will happen over time. Let's see. And then we have, yeah, toxic reverse, codependency reverse. You guys would still need to value each other's independence, or that's what y'all both will want, you know, even if you guys are living in the same house, even if you guys are still meeting up or doing whatever, you know, I feel like you guys will still want your independence from each other at the same time, if that makes sense, okay? I'm hearing separate bedrooms. Okay, let's see. Yeah, negotiation skills also came out. So you guys would have to make sure that you guys are consistently on the same page, okay? Even if you were to see this person in person. Let's see. Yeah, make sure that things are balanced. Scales, Libra energy. And we have, yeah, foundation. Okay, so something about the home or wherever you guys end up staying, that part will be secure. I'm hearing that country song. What she say? If the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Basically saying if the foundation's good, everything will be okay. Something along those lines, okay? But that's what I got. So I want to say, like, you guys, it'll kind of be the same at how it is now. But you guys would have to actively work toward the connection. But it's kind of like, okay, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I don't fuck with you right now, but I'll see you later. Okay. Let me know your third question. By the way, the list is closed. If anybody else is in here, the list is closed. All right, 1 second. All right, so you said, so your last question is, what is the issue he is having with you and he's not speaking about? All right, let's see if we can pick up on that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm doing something on my phone real quick. All right, there we go. All right, so, oops, keep unlocking that or closing it. All right, so he said, what is it? Okay, so what's the Aquarius's issue that he's having with Mel and not speaking about? Let's see. What is the Aquarius's issue that he's not speaking about when it comes to Mel? Let's see. What's his issue when it comes to Mel that he's not speaking about? Okay. Whoa. What's his issue? You're stable. You're very stable. You're beautiful. You seem like you got it all together. And that makes him overthink about his own situation. It's kind of giving jealousy, okay? The Aquarius's issue when it comes to you is that you get to seemingly do what you want, okay? Because this is like him looking at your life as a very positive thing, you know? But it's like he feels like he can't do that, okay? Let's see. And then we have it's like something he doesn't want to admit. We have the moon card reversed. He doesn't want to admit that he feels insecure when it comes to your life. Part of him feels like, oh, well, I can't do that. Why does she get to do that? So your success makes him feel, but he loves it for you at the same time. But it's like he wishes that he could, you know, be like you or live like you. Okay. Let's see. It's like he loves your life. He loves your life. It makes him judge himself. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, the four of Swords just came out too. So he could live a life where he doesn't really get to relax, or he does relax a lot, and he wants more adventure. Which is why I feel like also with if you do allow him to, you know, be a part of your flight benefits, that will make him very happy. It'll give him a lot more emotional opportunities too. But they see your hard work. So it's not really like, well, I guess that is kind of not great, okay? Because this person, the Aquarius, is feeling like kind of jealous of you, but it's also like they're also happy for you. They know that you worked hard for this, or you know, you are where you are because of what you have earned, okay? So they kind of look up to you, but they also kind of, it makes them also feel kind of like insecure because they don't have that, or they don't live like that, okay? Let's see. When in reality, this person could probably collaborate with you, you know, and be a part of something. Let's see. Yeah, let's get into the oracle. Let's use this one. All right, so, oops. So what is the Aquarius's issue when it comes to Mel? What is the Aquarius's issue when it comes to Mel? Exactly. Yeah, it's like they see you having fun. They feel like you get to be spiritually free or free thinking, okay? And they don't. We have side hustle reverse. This person could have to do side hustles, or, you know, maybe even small jobs to get by, okay? So they see it's like a lot of comparison energy. Let's see. What's the Aquarius's issue? Yeah, they feel like they get to, or you get to be who you truly are, while they feel like they have to hide who they are. Yeah, there are obstacles unspeakable. So that's what they don't say. Oh, and look, right here, comparison. Okay. We have egotistical, opportunist, fragile. So they could definitely have a fragile ego. Excuse me, on top of that. Let's see. Intention, stressed out. Yeah, they feel like you live more freely. That's what they wish they could have or do. Okay. They feel like you get to run everywhere, you get to escape when you want, you know, even if that's not exactly the case. They feel like you get to kind of be more free, and that's what they want to do. They want to be the runner. They want to be, you know, able to pack their bags and get out the door. You know what I'm saying? And we have awakening. Oh, that's funny. I was just talking about roommates earlier. Look what just came out. Roommate, and look at the difference between. Is that a cookie? Roommate diplomat. Is that a cookie? That does not look like a pizza. I hope not. I don't know what that is. Is that a cookie cake? What do you think that is? I don't know. But I wouldn't eat that. Let's see. And we have, oh, trend chaser. Okay, it came out reverse. So they are wanting a lifestyle that you live. But yeah, they do have romantic feelings for you, and they do have obsessive tendencies toward you. But, you know, picture you living how you live, and they're just at McDonald's, you know? And they're at, you know, Wingstop at the fries, you know? Order number 34, you know? And they want to be on a flight. Or they want to be, you know, living how you do. Okay? Yeah, and there's the running card. They wish that they could escape the way you can. Yeah, it looks like a weird cookie. And we have December and Bugaboo reverse. All right. Legal issues and boundaries. They could even feel bound by something legal as well. I don't know if they have kids or not, but that could also be the case if they do have children or like a family somewhere. They could feel like they can't leave just whenever they want for whatever reason. Okay, could have something to do with what they've done legally at some point, but it doesn't have to be that serious. It's just like they feel very restricted. All right, but that is what I got for you. Oh, okay, yeah, because legal issues came out. So if he does have a government job, he probably has some sort of, contract or whatever that he needs to abide by more seriously unless he wants to lose his job, right? You are very welcome. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I'll probably be on, if not tomorrow, for personals the next day. I updated my channel, so you guys should be able to see the upcoming lives when you log on to my page. So you guys should be able to see what's coming up next and hit notify me if you don't get all notifications. All right. But that's what I got for you guys. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a great night. I will timestamp. I promise I'll do it right after this ends. Okay. But you guys have a good one. Adios.